We are live. What's up, everyone? We have so much stuff to go over today. A lot of things happening in the crypto space, a lot of things happening in general. Tether launched a new stablecoin, it was like USA1 or something. We're going to get into all of that stuff. I might have got the name wrong. Got some XRP, ECB, economy news, and of course, birthday. Just want to check in with the chat. Princess Lave, happy birthday. I appreciate you. Mason Tyler, great to see you. Place Real Estate, Place Inc., nice to see you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Please give comparison between Caleb Brown and Jake Claver's company. Well, I'll save that. Let's go through the chat first. Rochelle R., thank you so much. I appreciate you. Virgos do rock. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Yeah, birthday is tomorrow, but I'm not streaming on my birthday. I wanted to take the day off. So we got this today. We got Zelfer Knight, we got Curtis, we got Christopher in the chat. I appreciate you, Christopher. Always nice to see you, man. I really, really do appreciate you, brother. Let's see who else. We got Astro95. What's up, Astro? Thank you for the birthday love. LAX, always a pleasure. Ariana, always an honor to see you. Thank you so much. Appreciate the birthday wishes. Big Shrimp in the house. What's up? What am I like 22 Vin man? Listen, I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm trying to keep it tight. No, I'll be 41 tomorrow, but I appreciate you. We got Callian in the house. Thank you, brother. Great to see you. Man, you've been on fire lately, Callian. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. I hope you're doing well, you and the wife. Alkeet, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Jonathan B. Shalom, Jonathan. Mark Abbots, happy birthday, Robert. Have a great day from the UK. Thank you, Mark. I hope you're doing well. OSOK, great to see you. Wendy's Wild. Hey, Wendy, great to see you. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Really do appreciate you. Man. Have you seen XCN? I mean, I haven't seen it, but like, you want me to pull it up? Is that what you're asking me to do? I'll pull it up on the screen. Every time we talk about XCN, and like, I don't know, man. If we're talking about JP Morgan's token, cool, but like, I don't really. 21% today. Love to see that, man. That's really great. Some of the other tokens I'm trading are way up more than 21%. But yeah, anything JP Morgan's going to touch and that's going to have a lot of value in the future. Yeah, 41 Magnum. Is that a thing? Is that 41 Magnum? Is that a real thing? Oh, I appreciate you, Kami. Thank you so much, man. I hope you're doing well. I don't know anything about XDC. Own some. XDC is Zinfin. They are based out of Singapore. They're really in like the trade finance space. There's about $5 trillion that is needed to kind of fund businesses and trade finance. And so XDC is trying to solve that problem at scale. It's a good company. It's a legit company. They got real people behind it. Lola G, what's up? Thank you so much, Jordan. Great to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Hope you are all doing well. Well, guys, if you want to go ahead and retweet out the space, I'd really appreciate it, or like the space. That would be cool too. Let's get into some news, and then we'll circle back and we'll chit chat. We'll answer some questions. And Lola not lurking. You guys got something going on in the background there. Somebody asked something about comparison between Caleb and Brown and Jake Claver's company. I've never used either one. I hear good things from Jake Claver's company, but I don't have any like inside knowledge or usage myself. But Jake has a very reputable company and a reputable name. And like, I don't think he's here to scam anybody. I think he's here to provide solutions to people. I think if I had to choose between those two companies, if you're looking for like XRP, maybe go talk to Jake. He has a lot of knowledge and a lot of connections. And I think that's probably, that's who I would trust. Like if I had to pick between Caleb and Brown and Jake Claver's company, I'd pick Jake Claver's company. I hope that helps you. Dino, frick, I cannot read. Thank you, man. Great to see you. I'm gonna get some Ondo when I get paid as well. Jonathan, that's a great idea, man. Ondo is bringing tokenized securities on chain on a massive scale. Massive scale. All right, let's get into some of this news, guys, because I know that's why we're here. So really quickly, let me just address something here. I was scheduled to do an interview with Paul Barron. What was that? That was Wednesday, and we there's Charlie Kirk was shot and killed on Wednesday, and that we had to reschedule. And I know there's been some people asking about me commenting on it. I just want to say, like, I don't condone any violence of any kind. It's a terrible, terrible thing that happened to him, and my prayers go out to him and his family. And I don't know what else. I don't know what else to say. Like, it's absolutely heartbreaking to see something like that. And I can't believe it. And violence is never the answer to solve problems. It only brings more problems. And I know there's a lot of heartbroken, frustrated, angry people out there. And I get it. I understand it. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. It's a terrible, terrible thing. Terrible thing. Anyways, let's try to move on here. Paul Barron says Tether unveils USAT. Ugh. A fully US regulated dollar-backed stablecoin. We kept saying this is what USDT would have to do. Complete regulatory compliance, dollar-backed stability. Bo Hines appointed as CEO. Does anyone feel like there was some kind of inside dealing here with Bo Hines? And I don't know, man. This smells something weird that this makes my stomach turn. And so here are the people that they can afford billions of dollars for Bitcoin mining, but can't afford $10 million for an audit for Tether. I don't know. Like, if your biggest critique is showing that you have real proof of reserves, why wouldn't you just do it? Like, unless you don't have it, right? And like, that's another conversation. But these guys are going to get away with it. And when you have money and you are one of the largest holders of US debt, they're going to let you skim or skirt whatever laws you need to keep buying that debt, because the US needs a new buyer. And so here is their announcement, and whatever this is.
UST is the stablecoin, the digital dollar for all the emerging markets, has now almost 500 million users across all the emerging markets, developing countries, and is a product that was properly designed for all the unbanked and underserved of those regions, right? Think about Africa, Central South America, Southeast Asia, and similar. So USAT instead is a product that is designed for the US market, is branded for the US market, is a product that will focus to find the people and the communities that still need and better access to financial services. So they are the underserved of America, but at the same time is well positioned thanks to the GEOS Act to collaborate with all the US institutions to create this symbiosis between a foreign product like USDT, a domestic product like USAT, and this huge distribution network that Tether created over the last many years that is able to reach and touch directly hundreds of millions of people.
All right. I really don't want to listen to any more of this. This whole thing, I don't know why, if we're going to pass legislation in the United States, that we are giving foreign companies the ability to come in and compete against US companies like Circle, right? Circle built in the United States because they wanted to be here, right? Tether purposely built outside of the United States so they could avoid all regulation. And now we're allowing whatever this is. It just makes me sick, man. It makes me sick. I just don't like it. Anyway, altcoin season index has climbed above 75. What does that mean? Let me explain it to you. The altcoin season index climbing above 75 signals the start of altcoin season. I think a lot of us have been waiting for this to happen. It's a phase in which major altcoins begin outperforming Bitcoin, often leading to outsized gains across the non-Bitcoin crypto market. Historically, such periods have strong inflows and speculative activity into alternative cryptocurrencies. I just want to see, did anyone say anything about the, what do you guys think about the Tether stablecoin, man? I'd love to know. Richard, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Longfellow, thank you. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I appreciate you. GVC, what's up? Great to see you. Pump it, everybody. Pump it up. Yeah, man, it's heartbreaking, man. Like I couldn't believe it. Like when I saw like the video circulating on X, it was freaking heartbreaking, dude. I don't really not sure what else I can say, man. It's terrible, man. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, did you see this? Did you see what happened? Oh, dude, thank you for reminding me, Caitlin. I would have probably got to it eventually, but like, okay, hold on. Polyfacts. Where is this at? Let me see. Is it right here? Okay, check this out. Okay, so let me tell you this story, okay? This is about 5:45 in the morning. All right. I had just woken up. You know, I'm going to shave and to jump in the shower and, you know, get ready for the day. And my man here, my man Kalian calls me. Oh, he texts me. He says emergency. And usually when somebody texts me emergency, it's not a good thing, right? But he says, get to your computer right away. And so I'm running across my house to go grab my computer. And I immediately open it up and I see that Polyfacts has pumped from like 1.5 million or something ridiculous to $18 million market cap. This was truly an insane move. All right. Truly an insane move. Like this thing did a 1200% gain in breakneck speed. And so I can say that we timed this perfectly thanks to Kalian's phone call to me. And if I would have just said, "Hey, dude, I'm gonna take my shower and then I will come deal with this," I wouldn't have been able to hit this. So I was able to make $40,000 on this move. And this is part of kind of being present and keeping track of your holdings. Without that phone call and those text messages, I wouldn't have been able to capitalize on this. And by the time I had gotten out of the shower, it had dropped all the way. It dropped down to like 7 or 8 million, and then went back down to like 4 million. I sold 75% of my bag at 17 to 18 million. I sold the other 25% of my bag at 12.5 million, and then I bought some back at about 4.5 million. So, wow, crazy stuff. This is a project that Kellyanne sent me like right as I was coming on stream. This was maybe a week or two ago. And I started the live stream and I was kind of messing around and I was buying this and I was saying, hold on. And we had gotten into this. Like if you would have bought it with me, you'd have bought it at 1.2 million market cap. All right. And I posted in Kryptonaires and I think Kellyanne did too. But 1.2 million to 18 million in like a week and a half. I couldn't have scripted it better. That was an incredible opportunity. And we cashed in there. So that was really, really a unique moment. And so you don't see this usually on charts that do something insane. I think Kellyanne can tell us like what happened there. But man, it was just so crazy. It was so crazy, man. Thomas, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here, dude. Robert Rivera, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Nelson, oh, great, dude. Great to see you. Chipper in the house. Dude, yeah, Kellyanne's a legend, man. Like, seriously. And, like in the last few weeks, Ori did a 10X from my post. That was like a 15X. What else was there's a few other ones that have done like a 10X in a short time. Flipper did some insane numbers, but like we've been on it. We've been really on it inside the community in Kryptonaires. And so I hope people are taking advantage of the information now that like we're in official altcoin season. The next 4 months should be just incredible. Like I'm really looking forward to this. I am going on vacation here on Sunday. I'll be leaving with my wife. We're going to go to Brazil for about a week. I'll be gone for 10 days in total. I have been pre-recording some content for the channel. So, I have a lot of ideas and things that I wanted to get out. I did 7 videos yesterday. I'll probably record 30 videos in 7 days, over the next few days. It's just insane how much content that we are making and putting out right now with the team. And, I couldn't do any of this stuff without all of your support, guys. So I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to just recharging my batteries. I've been going from 5:30, usually 5:30, 5:45 in the morning to like 7, 8 o'clock at night, usually every single day, 7 days a week for the past few months. And I'm tired. I need a break to recharge, and this is going to be a good opportunity to do that. I will be making a little content in Brazil because I can't just turn it off. My brain is like, what's going on? What's the news? I got to tell people. But I'm looking forward to it. If you guys part of the crypto space is getting access to information, and I just want to highlight this because we do have a lot of really unique people and a good team providing really quality plays and information inside of Cryptonaires. This is totally up to you guys if you want to be a part of that. All good if you do not. I know some people want access to information faster than waiting for my Tuesday and my Friday chats. This is the best place to get that information. If you want access, the 10Xs and things like that, we've been posting. I've been posting a lot of my recent buys, my biggest virtuals holdings, things that I think are going to do extremely well over the next few weeks. All that stuff is here in Cryptonaires. So if you're interested, wap.com/Cryptonaires. It's $97 a month. It's up to you what you want to do. If you would have put $500 in any Ori, or if you would have caught Polyfacts or a few others, $500 would have given you a 10X to be $5 grand, $100 a month, $5 grand. Totally up to you what you want to do with your time and money. But yes, I'm really proud about some of the posting that we've been doing recently. And, I want to support my team because they've been putting in a lot of good time and effort into all of this. And of course, the community members, right? The community members are posting stuff. We got Richard, Ariana's in there. We got William, got a bunch of really, cool people that have been around since the last bull market that know how to find some gems, man, sharing some good information there. And then, of course, we talked about this. I don't really, anyways, we'll see how all this turns out with Tether. Galaxy founder, CEO Michael Novogratz on Tom Lee's 200,000 Bitcoin call and the state of crypto. Let me play this stuff. It's really bullish.
He thought there was a chance that Bitcoin could break out and get to $200,000 by the end of this year. Realistic? Unrealistic?
His lips to God's ears. Listen, Bitcoin's at a
Oh, hold on really quickly. Somebody asked a question. Hold on. Chipper, what'd you ask me, man? What can I answer? Someone asked if we have advanced TA. We do have somebody in Cryptonaires that is providing here. Let me just show you what it looks like, man. Cause it's hard to describe. Let me just log in real quick and I'll show you, dude. We have Bitcoin Wizard who's doing live TA, and he's actually putting some different things in here that that if you want to follow his trade and market setups, you can. Let me just show you what this looks like. Here you go. So this is inside of the Discord, right? And so Bitcoin Wizard is our TA specialist, and he puts out what he's trading, some of his wins and examples. And so he kind of puts up what the trade is, where he looks to take profit. And this guy's doing a really good job, right? He puts where he's taking profit, the sets up, he posts his wins. And man, he's killing it too on this end of it. So, if you like people who like live trades and live setups, this is good for those people and trade alerts. And then if you kind of want to dip into the virtuals in space, we have Callian and myself posting some good updates and good information. So let me get back to the question here. I hope that answers, Longfellow, your question, man. And you could always come in for like a month and see if it's something that you want to participate in. If not, it's all good, man. Honestly, rub my ripples, dude. That is probably one of the better names. What's up, man? Appreciate you. Where's the tux, dude? This is my target tux. I am the birthday is tomorrow. I went shopping with Thaisa last night. I got some fresh kicks. I like to buy a fresh pair of shoes and wear them on my birthday. It kind of just signals a new year and maybe good things coming in. And dude, tomorrow we're gonna wake up. I think Tyson's got something planned for like breakfast. I'm gonna get a massage. Then I'm gonna go play I'm gonna go play poker with some friends. 1-3 game, no limit hold'em. And then we're gonna go to dinner. And then we got to pack, man. We haven't even started packing yet. And I'm getting nervous, man. I'm getting nervous. What are my thoughts on Axelar? I mean, dude, like it's a whole part of this thing, right? Axelar, ArcX is going to be very, very important. I mean, like people are looking at Axelar, also look at like Ondo and a few others, long term. I think that's going to do really well. I think it's going to do really well, man. Thank you, AK Scarface. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, Robert, we're trying to see if we can move the community to WAP, because Discord is a bit complicated for some people, and we're looking on how we can do that. And so my team is actively working on that right now. I know Discord can be kind of a whole new experience and learning, and just like on YouTube and X and all of these different places, there's a lot of scammers pretending to be me and other people. So if we move the community to WAP, I'll definitely let you know, man. But Discord is kind of like learning how to use Telegram. It's one of these messaging services where we can just have all of these channels. Because like here, just to show you this. So like I want to put like my updates and things that are important to me here. Like I post some of my research and things that I'm looking at, things that are important to me. And then these are kind of like what I'm buying. This was an example. I posted this on 9/10, AVNT. Let me just show you the chart here for AVNT. This was posted right about 60 million. What was this? 2 days ago on the 10th, and this is at 95 million now. So like this is kind of where we were posting. And so this is pretty juicy, man. This is going to be a nice one. I think this will go up at least 100% here in the next day or two from the original post. And so, it's just, this is pretty simple, right? I posted a deck screener. I tell you that I bought some. I give you a little bit of information so you can do your own research. This is a universal leverage layer for everything. Trade crypto roller assets without the 500 leverage with zero fees, and so I just post a little bit of information. And if you want to jump in and take a look, you're more than welcome to. So that's kind of how it's set up. Oscar Ramos with the $5, bro. Appreciate you, man. Let me see what's going on here. Happy birthday, my brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, Oscar. It's great to see you, dude. I hope you're doing well. Crazy times right now, man. Crazy times. We're getting to this ETFs. And oh my God, did you guys see what happened last week as we ended the stream? I have to show you this. I went back and I watched this after the stream was over, and oh my God, I cannot believe that this happened, dude. I was like, here, let me show you this. Hold on. All right, let me see here. Hold on, what is this? Oh, this is not what I want. This is not what I want. Hold on. Why doesn't it pull up my channel? View my channel. Live. Let me show you this. Yeah, it was the Aki plan, right? And then here. This is too funny, dude. Hold on. All right, hold on. All right, here. So this was at the end of last stream, okay? Check this out. I bring it up now. Okay, so check this out. This is 2 hours. If you want a good laugh, like if you really think this is funny and you want to show like your wife or your husband or whatever, and just watch this. Okay, so I have this new Rodecaster Duo. It's this thing right here. It helps my audio, but there's also these buttons that you can like do crickets and applause and different things, right? And so I was sitting here playing with the buttons.
I don't know. I gotta set up some other buttons, I guess.
I have no idea. I have no idea here.
A good friend of ours gave us a lot of like dog clothes, and my wife loves Halloween, so we're gonna see if we can find anything. My wife loves K-pop demon hunters, so like if they had like a dog K-pop demon hunters costume, I think my wife would just totally freak out.
Here's me realizing in real time that something's wrong.
Well, what happened? Do I know what? Man, your voice, dude. What happened? What did I miss? What did I miss? A voice button? Oh, did it change my voice? I'm a chip. Wait.
Is it fixed? Oh my God. This was too good, dude. This was too good. Oh, that's what that does. I don't know what it sounds like. Hold on. I did a Brad Garlinghouse here.
Let's see. Hold on.
I did a Brad Garlinghouse. Watch my face here when I hear it. Oh man, gotta stop pressing buttons on this thing, dude.
Hold on.
Oh man,
Let's see. What does it sound like?
This is too good.
Hello.
It's like, okay, we're gonna turn that off. It's like a Brad Garlinghouse. Remember when somebody said something? He was in that meeting and he's one of those like that. Oh my goodness, that was too good, man. That was too funny, dude. I played that for my wife later on. Like we were, getting ready for bed, and I was like, "Hey, did you see what happened at the end of the stream?" And she said, "No." I showed her the clip. She seriously was laughing for like 15 minutes. I was like, "Can I have my phone back now?" Because I was like, "Oh my God!" And she watched it like 3 times. Oh my goodness, it was too funny. Let's see here, man. Lionel Gray, man, thank you so much. Yeah, chipmunks, dude. The chipmunk button got me. I had no idea, dude. I had no idea. What do you think about Remitix? I don't think I've ever heard of Remitix, my man. Supposedly it's meant to work just like XRP and XLM. Well, here, let's take so REMIT RIMI TTIX. RIMI. Let me see. All right, let me close this. Let me pull this up, screen share. So like if we're gonna research something together, let's just do this really quickly. So REMITTIX. Let me just make sure I have it. REMITTIX. So I would go to X first, and I would just see what people are saying about it first. So Mr. Clark is asking about Remitix. So we'll see here. Panda Caesar Remitix team, CTO, community manager. Does he have messages turned off? Why can't you reply? That's a little strange. I don't like that. I guess this is the token you're talking about. 18,000 followers. Welcome, new way to send cross-border payments using crypto. Join the revolution. Let's see. Okay. Love when the website doesn't work. 15% buyback on every referral paid in USDT. Okay, so here, I don't know what's going on with this thing, but here, let me just show you this real quick. So this is a big red flag to me. Okay. Why, if you have a good product, right? No serious crypto project is ever going to give you 15% back on your referrals. Usually this is a sign of a scam. usually this is a sign of a scam. And so when will the contract ownership relinquish occur? Hasn't happened, been done. 65 followers. This scam is about to end. It's a scam, dude. It's a scam. This is a scam. I don't. It's a scam. No serious crypto project is going to give you 15% back. You know, and it, like just the first few comments is a scam. It's a scam. Oh, dude, yeah, it's nice to see Oscar, man. When I get back from my trip, dude, I think we should jump in and we should talk, man. Paul Doe, thank you, man. Great to see you. How you doing? Alvin, yeah, it was like Alvin and the Chipmunks, man. That's exactly what it sounded like, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude, like Longfellow, if you're looking for TA education, like that's not what we do. No. It's just kind of trade setups. That's all it is. Like you can ask him to do some TA, but we're not actively teaching people TA. Like 786 Assassins. I still think Carolina Keith is probably one of the better TA teachers that I've seen. I haven't talked to Keith in a really long time, but I can tell you that that guy works extremely hard and he cares deeply about educating people about TA. And let me just see if I can pull his 786 Assassins. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. How do I find this? Ariana, can you find Keith's group? Can you find his socials and post it for me, please? I'd like to get if Longfellow wants to learn TA, I think Keith's probably one of the better places. If anybody has also a really good TA community, can you post that too for Longfellow? It sounds like they want to learn TA. You know who also has a pretty good TA program? What are the guys over at Ran New? What is that guy's name? Ran. This guy. This guy has a crypto banter. So crypto banter has some. I can't remember who the guy is that does TA for the crypto banter team, but they have a whole school on TA. This is also very, very highly recommended. Very highly recommended. Like if you can. Here, let me just post that for you. If you find his community, like I can't remember the guy's name that's connected to him, but they have a whole sniper school. Sheldon. His name's Sheldon. Sniper school? Is it sniper? Is it TA sniper school? I don't know. The guy's name's Sheldon though. I remember his name, Sheldon. I hope that helps you, my man. I hope that helps you. Yeah, anybody dubbing anything as XRP 2.0? I mean, so I've been trying to get a hold of my dad all day long, and he waits for me to stream to call me. Love that, Pops. Love that, Dad. I gotta call him back. Yeah, anyone labeling anything like XLM 2.0, XDC 2.0, usually it's a scam, right? Like, why XRP, you cannot recreate XRP. You can recreate the tokenomics, but all of the connections, the 13 years of development and building and dev work and all of the like the blood, sweat, and tears, the community, you can't recreate that. You just cannot recreate that quickly. And so just be very careful, man. Like, see, the hard part for me, right? And I'll explain this to you. Like whenever there's a new crypto project, okay, the first question in my mind is like, should I buy this or should I buy more XRP? Should I buy this or should I buy some XLM? Should I buy this or should I buy some ADA? Should I buy this or should I buy some HBAR? Right? I go through these things in my head because we only have so much money to put into all this stuff, right? And we already know that XLM, XRP, XDC, Chainlink, Solana, Sui, we already know these are legitimate companies building legitimate projects in the crypto space, right? When you go off to, some of these newer projects, all of it is risk. All of it is risk. I've seen thousands of crypto projects fail, and they usually fail because of like one of a few things. Usually it's either a scam to begin with, right? And they do a really good job about showing you we're legit until they rug you. Okay. The technology fails. The team actually fails, whether somebody important leaves, right? Or there's a disagreement, or I've even seen where the CEO is a complete, a-hole. He's rude to the community, and the community leaves because of the way that they were treated by, people high up in the project. So it's either a scam, the technology fails, the community leaves. They're not good at marketing. They're not good at updates. They're not good at communication. A project can fail for 100 different reasons, but those are usually the biggest reasons. All right. And if you're willing to get into this area of new crypto projects and you're willing to accept all of that risk, just know that it can go from something to 5x or 10x, but it can also go to absolutely nothing very quickly. So if you're willing to accept that risk and you understand all of these things that can possibly happen, then you should take the next step. Like if you talk with a financial advisor, no financial advisor is probably going to tell you ever to get into fairly new or, not shady or crypto projects, but when a project launches and it's brand new, usually you don't have any information on the team. You don't have any information on the technology. You don't have any information on if they're going to be able to build at scale, right? Most of these crypto companies are run by a dev, right? Somebody that has no idea how to run an actual business. And that is another area where crypto projects fail. I know we kind of went off very, very deep on there. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Crypto banter. You guys got it. Yeah, Sheldon. See, you guys know. You already know. Sniper Sheldon. That's who I was looking for. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Is Tyler Hill good too? I haven't seen too much about Tyler Hill, but J Dog, I appreciate you, man. It's great to see you, J Dog. Oh, we got Longfella. Appreciate the info. No problem, man. I'm glad we can help, man. Like, honestly, I want everybody here to succeed. A large part of people that get into the crypto market actually don't make money. A large part of people don't make money, and it's because of a lot of these different things, right? And so it's super important that you at least know what you're getting into before you get into this stuff. Like, I know when I'm buying into a virtuals project that there's a good chance that thing can go to zero quickly, right? And I've accepted that risk, and I will, and I'm fine with it, right? I think being in the crypto space for 5 years and dealing with so many new projects and so many meme coins, I think my brain has kind of been rewired to say, okay, well, I lost $3,000 there, that, move on to the next, right? And sometimes you harp on it, but the longer you harp on it, the longer you're not making better decisions, right? You need to be able to just say, hey, that was a loss. I've accepted that I'm not going to win every single time. And then you move on to the next thing, right? Hey, Sensei, what's your thoughts on, it's a scam. It's a scam. XVM Volt is a scam. 100% a scam. These guys reached out to me. They wanted me to do marketing for them. Within 30 seconds, I realized it was a scam. Okay. So like, this is a great example. Okay. Actually here, man, like I just sent this to my team, because my, here, let me show you this. Oh, this is one of the things that I located on XVM.
Care anymore. I've been told not to do it. This is a scam. XVM is a scam. This RWA platform is a scam. They reached out to me. They want me to promote it. It's a scam. I looked into the code. I am not going to sit here and just let the entire TikTok crypto influencers just come out here and shill this shit. It is a dog shit scam. I've been told not to come out and say this was a scam because I'm building straight up a marketplace that is going to allow projects to promote on it. It is an advertisement center, but I want quality projects. The whole point of why I'm building FOMO.io is to hold influencers accountable. So they have to disclose it's an advertisement. We are going to work with real projects. You can be.
All right. Anyways, I looked what is it? XVM. I searched it, right? I also use Perplexity. I mean, there's a lot of people that are pushing this. They're spending a lot of money. They were willing to pay me $5,000 to make a video about it. I said absolutely. I said absolutely not, dude. Absolutely not. But I see a lot. They're paying a lot of money to push this out. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to touch this, man. Yeah, be careful with XVM. Look, seen too many XRP clowns scamming their audience with XVM. I mean, and they're paying a lot of money to push this out, guys. But yeah, you're not going to see me ever promoting something like I'm just not going to do it. I looked on anytime. So here, this is also something that I do here. So let me just show you this. So go when you hold on, Volt, right? It's Volt XVM. Yeah. So this was it, right? So I usually take the Twitter handle. Can you tell me if this is legit or a scam? So I just put it into Perplexity, Lexi, and it'll pull up sentiment, right? So right off the bat, appears to be identified as a scam. Multiple sources, right? So please stay away from it. Please stay away from it, right? Very quickly, the best two things that you can do is one, search it on AI. Of course, you got to look at the sources, right? I've already done this, so I kind of know. You got to look at the sources, make sure that where they're getting the information, if it's good or bad, you know where the source is coming from. And then you search the smart contract and the name of it into Twitter. And you'll see a bunch of people that will, post if it's a legit or if it's a scam. Obviously, you're never going to get 100% consensus, but if you can find 5 or 10 posts pretty quickly saying it's a scam, it's a scam. All right? Be careful, man. Please be careful. Happy birthday. God willing, we celebrate your birthday next year a little wealthier. Yolanda, that sounds fantastic. I'm so looking forward to that. Absolutely. Appreciate you, Yolanda. God bless you and your family. Let's go XRP. Man, music to my ears and to my heart. Thank you so much. Darren Corver, happy birthday, Crypto Sensei. Longtime listener, big fan. What you bring to the table into the world of crypto and XRP. Have a tremendous day. Day Perth, Western Australia. Nice to have you. Is Daz Perth, Western Australia? Nice to have you, man. Thank you so much for the kind wishes. I really do appreciate you. Corey Hart, great to see you, Corey. What's up, my man? Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Man, we just have so many great people here. I'm a Rez. Great to see you. Thank you so much. For me, you're second after Jake Claver for XRP influencers. Oh, I appreciate you. Hey, I'm in the top 3. That's huge. Thank you so much. I know Jake is hard to compete against. Jake has some really interesting connections. Yeah, just stay away from Vault, guys. Please be, listen, it's very hard. The crypto space is filled with FOMO and excitement, and even some stuff gets by me sometimes. You can't be, you can't know everything, and you try to do your best job at researching and what's putting your best foot forward. And yeah, that Volt, the XVM reached out to me, and I absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. It was weird too, because they reached out and they're like, hey, will you do they reached out to my business manager, and they asked if I would do a short. And then I was like, anytime a company asks me to just do one short, usually it's weird. And so I was like, why only one short? And then immediately they came back and said, okay, we'll do a dedicated video and a post. And so right in that second, I kind of knew something was up, right? And as soon as I researched it, looked at it, it was really easy to see. Sensei, have you been having cases of flesh-eating bacteria in your water? I'm in Florida Gulf Coast and having quite a few cases pop up. Not good. You know what, Longfellow, not that I know of here in Hawaii. You know, if something like starts to come up or happening, I'll definitely let you know in like the next stream, like when I come back. But not that I know of, man. That sounds terrible, man. Be careful. TP, what's up, my man? Absolutely. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the kind words. Happy birthday. You're one of a kind, honest, and upbeat. Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. And your integrity, passion, authenticity is why you reach millions in the future. Huge success. And thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. As a birthday present to Sensei guys, everyone hit like. I appreciate that, Christopher. Thank you, man. Carrie Smith says chlorine dioxide kills flesh-eating bacteria. Man, that's some crazy stuff. Jazzbar, thank you. Great to see you. All right, let me get back to a little bit of this news though, because I feel like we could talk here forever. It looks like the $100 billion club, David Schwartz, is worth almost $200 billion. Holy smokes. I guess he's been in Bitcoin since the early days, right? Hugo Filion is worth $157 billion. I did not know that. Did you guys know that Hugo Filion was worth $157 billion? Bill Gates, 150, Mark Zuckerberg, Warren Buffett, Larry Ellison. It's so crazy that like Larry Ellison, you know, the CEO of Oracle, has less money than Hugo Filion. Just goes to show you that all of these new future billionaires, they come from the crypto space, right? This is where all of the excitement, this is where all the new technology, this is where all of the buzz is happening. And that's what I want to be a part of. That's the exciting part of the crypto space, right? All right, here's the DeFi hub of financial innovation. Capital markets represent hundreds of trillions of dollars in value. Let me play this.
Expanding into the capital markets is really the next stage, I think, of the Chainlink communities and the Chainlink protocols and the Chainlink standards growth trajectory. It's the ability to define transactions for the capital markets in a technical way that allows them to transact both with each other and with the DeFi community. At the end of the day, the DeFi community will be the hotbed of innovation, where there will be lots of permissionlessly created, permissionlessly innovated, new forms of yield, new financial products, new methods of managing risk. And this will be where the world's financial innovation comes from. There will continue to be a very large capital markets community of asset managers, banks, financial market infrastructures that are regulated in ways that make institutions and the largest users of the financial system comfortable in giving their money over to the system. Eventually, what we're going to see is the highly regulated institutions and DeFi community merge into a single internet of contracts.
Internet of contracts. I thought that was really cool. You know, I haven't heard somebody say that internet of contracts before. And man, Chainlink gonna be very, very important. Peter O'Neill says, all I've been doing 24/7 since last December is watch everything that's been put out by your channel, Sensei. Also soak up everything Zach Rector, Oscar Ramos, and Avi Shalom Moneymaker learned heaps. Man, that's fantastic. It's an honor to be on this list with so many incredible names in the crypto space. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. Happy birthday. Thank you for helping me understand what I actually hold when it comes to XRP. By the way, I hope you know how funny you are. When I listen to you at 2x the speed, you kill me, bro. It's got to be fast, because I know sometimes I talk so fast. Like, you know what it is? When I listen to other YouTube channels, I've always talked fast. And then when I listen to other YouTube channels, sometimes I have to put it on 2x because, like, you know, there's only so much time in a day and I have to get through so much stuff. Like, I'm interested in all the crypto stuff, but I'm also interested in, like, you know, global politics and what's happening across the world. And I'm interested in AI, and, you know, I find some time to watch a little Warzone content sometimes too. But, like, you know, sometimes you just got to speed everything up. And I would imagine it's kind of funny. How do you listen to X? Yeah, it's got to be, I need 3x. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. All right, here, let's keep going here. I got a few other things. Gemini did IPO today. Let me just show you what this looked like here. The Winklevoss twins. all right, like, hey, we're all rich. Our stock's going to be worth a ton. Let's go. You know, that's the feeling right there. Bitcoin, rare signal just flashed. The golden cross, 2016 when this happened, plus 264%. 2017, plus 2,200%. 2020, plus 1,190%. 2025 is the fourth time in history. This isn't noise. This is ignition. So expect fireworks, right? And then this is Charlie Baleo. Damn, I can't say that. Stocks all-time high, home prices all-time high, Bitcoin all-time high, gold all-time high, money supply all-time high, national debt all-time high, CPI inflation 4% per year since 2020, 2x the Fed's target. Fed cutting interest rates this week. It should be kind of crazy. A little bit of the same here. Don't really need to get into that too much. A lot of people believe the Fed rate cut. I'd imagine some of this stuff is priced in, but I do think it's going to help out a little bit as well. And then, of course, the world is getting ready for crypto. Let me play this. Give me 1 second. I'm going to grab a little bit more water. I'm going to play this. I'll be right back.
Are tokenized stocks and ETFs the next frontier?
We would like to believe it is. Typically, it's very hard to predict which assets actually get adoption. But when you think about the latent demand globally that is out there for these assets, I think it is pretty significant and a lot of people underestimate it. Right now, when you look at stable coins, we're already coming up on almost $300 billion, in large part because hundreds of millions of people globally have figured out that the stable coin is a very easy way to get access to the US dollar. And by putting it on blockchain rails, it actually becomes better than if it's just in a bank account because you can freely send it around 24/7. The same thing has started to happen with tokenized treasuries. It went from $1 billion or so 18 months ago to now $7 billion. And we expect the same thing to start to occur for stocks and ETFs. There are about 400 million people outside the US that have a crypto exchange account, but most likely do not have a brokerage account because access to brokerage accounts historically has been a lot more difficult to get. So we believe you'll start to see crypto exchanges and crypto wallets start to list stocks in tokenized form, really opening up access to that global audience that historically has not had that.
You got to understand something you said there was really unique, right? And I haven't heard it explained like that. But yes, some of these stock accounts, right, you have to qualify or you have to have a certain amount of money or whatever it is, right? When you can tokenize stocks or any type of this value and bring it on chain, you can sell like 0.1, 0.5, right? Half a share, a quarter of a share, a tenth of a share, 1/100th of a share. And so it really does open up the entire world to be able to start investing in the US economy or Europe's economy or whatever it is, right? It does. Remember when we talk about leveling the playing field? That is a great example of what's to come. And so I thought that was a great clip. Actually, I'm going to save this clip. I thought that was pretty good. Might want to add that into a video later. Tony Edwards says global liquidity has recovered and it's attempting to hit all-time highs. Feels like this bull market cycle is extending and we could potentially see a local top in Q4, a blow-off top in Q1 2026. So just to give you like some full transparency on the market here, okay? Half the community believes we're still in this 4-year cycle. The other half of the community believes that cycles are kind of going away for good. Now, I've always kind of been in, like, I look at the stock market and I see, the stock market over the last 100 years has had, 26 or 28 bull markets and like 25 bear markets, right? And so you got to kind of establish what is a bear market, what is a bull market. But I do think the crypto market could be extended here, but it feels like, if in fact a lot of the success of the crypto market is tied into how good, let's say, the US economy is doing or isn't doing, you start to look at like what could the challenges be in 2026 and how will that affect us going forward. And so, I will kind of update you on if what I think is going to change, but I do think we could be extended into Q1. But I will be looking at taking some profits in a lot of my crypto. I don't think I would ever sell like my XRP and HBAR and XLM. I would just be adding to that. I'm definitely going to sell every single altcoin other than like my top altcoins. Like all these virtuals that I'm buying, I'm selling everything. Any type of, DeFi, real world asset, AI, I'm getting out of all of that, right? I made the mistake last cycle of thinking this is never going to end because like I didn't know what I didn't know. And I left a lot of money on the table because I didn't take profit. So learn from me, learn from my mistakes, but you got to understand once the music stops, once people leave the market, you are going to feel that. And if you're still holding on, chances are a lot of this stuff won't make it through a bear market. Okay. Like when I look back at 2021, a lot of the crypto projects that I bought, some of the stuff that I bought that weren't like top 50, top 100 tokens are not around anymore. And I think you're going to see that same thing happen again. Just be careful. All right. Sensei, I sent you a message in Discord, the notification on UK accounts with Coinbase. Let me see here, Curtis. Let's see here. So Curtis sent me this. Let's pull it up here. Let's see. Can I share this, Curtis? Is that cool? Let me read what it says here. Governance. Yeah, I should be able to share this. Let's pull this up on the screen here. So Curtis sent me this in the background. It says, help UK lead stablecoin innovation now. Governments pledge to make the UK a leader in digital assets. The time is now. As others act, the UK risks falling behind. To secure innovation, competitiveness, and the pound standing, sign the petition for stablecoin leadership today. I authorized SWC International Limited to contact me with the number I provided, Coinbase. Interesting. I mean, I think when you look at the crypto market right now, 90+% of the stablecoins in the crypto market are dollar-based. And, people in the UK, right? Residents of the UK, residents of countries in Europe, their country is most important to them. And they need to take steps to make sure that they can gain market share. They can keep their markets going. They can bring new people into their markets. And this really is a giant race of economies to see how much scale, how much of this new wealth and technology that their countries can get. And I think that's a very healthy thing, right? You want these countries coming in, you want them competing, you want them working together. And, it's good to see that the UK is trying to make some steps to make that happen, man. I think that's a great thing, dude. Tristan, thank you so much, man. Happy birthday, mate. You need to come to visit Australia when we're all millionaires. I'll show you how to wrestle a croc or box a kangaroo, man. That sounds awesome. I'm probably going to get knocked out by the kangaroo, and like the croc will definitely eat me. But I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Jordan. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you reposting the stream, man. That's huge. Delight. Happy birthday, brother Sensei. With great power comes great responsibility. Thank you for being you and assisting and leading the X tribe. Bless you and your family always. Sending you love from New York City. Delight, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Keep it rolling. Happy birthday, Dave. Thank you, man. Man, I really appreciate each and every one of you. Like, honestly, it has just been a true honor to spend this time with you. I know your time is super valuable and limited, and you choosing to watch my content and listen to, me going down these crazy research paths. It's, I tell my wife all the time, like, it's just truly, truly incredible. Man, like at the end of the day, like, I just want to spend time with my dog, my wife, and you guys. Like that's my life right now. That is it. I got everything that I need. And my XRP. That's all I need, right? That's all I need. My community, my XRP, my dog, and my family. JP Morgan expects a Federal Reserve to cut rates by 0.25 basis points this week. Some people believe that this is priced in, but this is coming. Let's look at a little bit of economic data here in the United States. The U.S. Treasury posted a $345 billion budget deficit in August, the largest monthly deficit of 2025 and the second worst August on record. This is up from July's $291 billion deficit and has only been surpassed by the last year's $380 billion deficit. Government spending surged to $689 billion for the month. Through the 11 months of the FY 2025 so far, the U.S. deficit has grown 1.97 trillion, on track to be the third largest annual deficit in history. So basically, we're still spending money at alarming rates, and we are not reeling it in. We are going even harder. And so I asked, what does this mean in just like simple terms? The government is spending far more than it collects in taxes and other income. In August alone, spending surged to 689 billion, and the revenue didn't keep up. The deficit shot up. It talks about over the last 11 months, fiscal year 2025 reached over $2 trillion of deficit. So basically, we're bringing in $5 trillion a year in taxes, and we're spending $7 trillion, and we just keep adding and adding and adding. And this is what a lot of people believe, that eventually you won't be able to kick the can down the road. I did some research on this for a video I did yesterday. And if the US kind of keeps at its pace right now, over the next maybe 10 to 20 years, you won't be able to kick the can down the road much longer than that. Now, if something else catastrophic happens, which we hope it doesn't, that timeline can be shortened. But eventually, this is all going to come due. Countries are not interested in buying US debt right now. And that's why the US is very reliant on the crypto industry, which I think is going to benefit each and every one of us, which is really good. You did see $15 trillion added in market cap over the last 5 months to the stock market. The stock market really doesn't, signal what the actual economy is going through. And I think there's a disconnect in some of this stuff that we're seeing here, but all good. I did want to show you a little bit more information. This is something that deeply concerns me and something that we should be keeping an eye on. U.S. producers' margins are falling. The PPI margins index fell 1.7% month over month in August, the lowest since April, and marking the largest decline since July 2024. This is the second largest monthly drop in the last 6 years. PPI margins measure the difference between what producers earn on goods and the cost producing them. So you're wondering like why this is happening here? Tariffs, like this is the main reason. Producers' profits have declined as input costs, including tariffs, there you go, have risen faster than selling prices. This suggests firms are absorbing tariffs and other cost pressures, limiting the pass-through to higher costs for consumers. Producer margins are under pressure. So basically what you're seeing here, guys, in a nutshell, is a lot of these producers of these goods have been eating the tariffs, and sooner or later, they're not going to be able to do that. Consumers already are kind of tapped out. The average person is already tapped out. They don't want to spend that extra money on whatever it is, right? And so, there's going to be some give and take here eventually. And 86% of tariffs in the United States have been paid by American businesses and American consumers. So they've collected $180 billion in tariffs so far. You start to wonder when is that going to really start affecting? Because you got to imagine if you are a business and you are producing these goods and you're having hundreds of millions or tens of millions or whatever the money is that you're losing every single month because of these additional tariffs, you have to understand that you're going to probably have to fire people, right? Or you're going to have to move some of your operations to AI and robotics. Either way, you got to get rid of the person, right? That's the highest cost for any employer is a person, because you have insurance and you have all of these other benefits. So just something that I'm keeping a close eye on for you. Also, Japan's passenger car export prices in North America fell 2.5% month over month. This makes the fifth largest monthly decline in 6 months. The cumulative decline since April has reached a record negative 20%. This comes as Japanese exporters continue to lower export prices for Japan to the U.S. to offset the impact of 27.5 U.S. tariffs proposed in April. I also did some research on this too, just to kind of give you the full transparency here. You know what? I'll show you this because this is something that I thought was crazy. I was putting a video together about supply chains. Let me look here. Okay, check this out. because like this is what interests me, and maybe you're interested, maybe you're not. So I wanted to better understand how much of the U.S. economy manufacturing represents, because most of this was done to bring manufacturing back. So let me just go through this with you. Manufacturing represents 10% of the U.S. GDP. It's about 2.9 trillion, makes up about 13 million workers employed in the sector. Rebuilding and expanding U.S. manufacturing at a large scale would likely require at least a decade of coordinated technology upgrades, workforce growth, and supply chain transformation. So the hard part is right now we've had, we're having a new president every 4 years. And when the new president comes in, his ideas and his dreams of what the country should be like are often very different from the person that came before them. And so we are kind of redoing everything differently than the previous administration. What happens is if you need at least a decade to build out all of this manufacturing capacity, right? What happens when you're not the president anymore and a new administration comes in? Is that going to be a major concern for the next president? That is the thing, right? So if you're getting 3 years into a 10-year or a 20-year plan to reshore up manufacturing and supply chains, it might never happen. That's the hard part here, okay? And also what I thought was interesting is, check this out. I wanted to know how long it took for certain countries to, this is about XRP. Hold on, this is not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to look at supply chains. I wanted to look at how long it would take, like how long it took other countries to set up their supply chains. Hold on. How long did it take India? Oh, shoot. Hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out how I can search this. Oh, you know what? I did this the other day. Hold on. When I was researching this video, but it might be in another video. Hold on. Shoot. Yeah, I was looking at US debt spiral. I was looking at, man, I just kind of go crazy on these, India. Oh, let me see. India. No, wait. How, you know what? Let me just do this. Let me go back here. Oh, wait, do I have the research? Do I have it still? Hold on. Or did I close it? I think I closed it. Okay, hold on. How long did it take China, India, and Mexico to totally fix their supply chains and become, how long did it take Mexico to, how long did it take China, India, and Mexico to become manufacturing centers around the globe? How long did it take to set up supply chains in these countries? All right. I thought if I can find the exact information I was looking at, I found this super interesting. Yeah, here you go. Check this out. Check this out. Okay, so what I wanted to find out here, like my train of thought was, if the US's goal here is to bring back manufacturing, right? How long did it take China, India, and Mexico to do what the US is trying to do right now, right? Which is be a manufacturing hub. Okay, and so let me get into this. So China's global manufacturing ascent began in 1978. The first phase was focused on light industry growth. So this took about 10 years. And then 2008, China surpassed the US by coming. So it took China's supply chain took 20 to 30 years to set up. Okay. What the US wants to do with manufacturing, it took China 20 to 30 years. All right. In India, it took them, where is it? See, like I had the right search before. India, I think it took them at least 20 years. Rapid growth supply chain integration began in 1991 with foreign investment. It has taken 3 decades for India to become a rising but not dominant manufacturing center. Mexico, it took 30 years. So when, like, the hard part for me is when they say that manufacturing is going to come back this year, or, in 3 months. when you look at the data, you know that's not real, right? We know it's going to take decades in order to do this. And the hard part is, how do you compete at scale against India and China and Mexico? Because how much they are getting paid, right? Each employee gets paid to do these jobs. You're never going to be able to compete. And this is why the US really is the main, like, software, movies, shows, like all of these, that's like software services is really where it is. Healthcare, these types of things. 67% or 65% of the GDP is services. Anyways, I just thought this was interesting. It was a lot cleaner in the video I made. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, watch that video. I have it all laid out. Anyways, the historic runs continues. The S&P is now up 31% over the last 5 months since the 2020 pandemic recovery. This marks the third biggest 5-month gain in 20 years. This is the only 1% point behind the post-2008 financial crisis recovery. Since April 8th low, the S&P has added a massive $16.6 trillion in value, which has been pushed a lot by retail. It's great to see that. And then I did show you this last week, but I don't really want to talk about this. So let's just move past this. I did want to show you a few things that I'm interested in. So, like I said, okay, when I'm looking at this data really quickly, so these are projects that I've invested money in personally. These are projects that I am still holding. And I just want to be very clear, these virtuals, they can go to zero, right? Nothing, like, it's really difficult to get information on teams. Just want to be very clear that these are extremely risky, very risky side of crypto. As long as you understand that what I'm about to get into is risky, let's get into it. So one of my bigger positions in virtuals right now is Robot. Let me just show you what this looks like. RoboStack is cloud native simulation platform to accelerate the development, testing, and deployment of intelligent robotic systems. So one of the things that we were just talking about, right, is AI and robotic systems, helping businesses lower the cost of doing things. This is a project that could do extremely well. And this is something that, I have been invested in, and I'm still holding on. I have roughly maybe about 15 grand in this. So just want to tell you kind of like where I am at financially in this current purchase. All right. This is something I put about $3,000 to $4,000 into on the 10th. This is Avanti Fi. This is a universal leverage layer for everything trade crypto real world assets with up to 500x leverage with zero fees. This is a different one. Excuse me. Let me get it here. This is it right here. This is right about 93 million. Like I said, I posted this kind of when the price was still down here. Where's the 10th? 10th is right in here. Right in here is kind of when I posted it. If you would have bought in the dip here, this is probably the best time to buy. But yeah, I think this is going to keep full sending. We'll have to see how this plays out. This is something that Callian likes, SLSH. Let me go ahead and pull this up here. Ask, search, automate the web. Some of these projects are very popular. This is at $1.6 million right now. This is your personal AI browsing assistant. And so you can add it to Chrome. This is kind of like what Lexi does, Perplexity. And you can just have it right there. And this is only sitting, this is sitting right now at $1.5 million market cap. This is something that I've been in since like 600,000. And this is up 118% in the last 24 hours. If you want to get into a position in this token, obviously when something's up 118%, what if two things are going to happen? One is it's going to come back down, right? If there's no support in the chart, it's going to come back down and find a new bottom here. And then it'll probably head back up for another move. Sometimes, since these are such a low market cap, if they do good marketing and people start talking about it, this could start setting below, above 3 to 4 million. I have about, I'd say, let me see, what is my position in this one? I just want to be fully transparent with you on how much money I actually have in these things real quick. Oh, don't want to do that. Hold on. I have on Sleesh, I have my bag is $8,200. I have $8,200 in Sleesh. Right now, my position is up about 50% on one of them. And then I recently bought a little bit more. That is up 36%. We'll have to see how that does. I'm still in Ori. I took profits on Ori. Okay Bet. I'm still in Okay Bet. Let me see. Okay. Where's that Okay Bet? Okay. This is actually down some right now. This actually, what was this originally posted at? Like 600K in the Cryptonaires Discord? This thing went up. This had a huge spike here at about 3.6 million, and it came back down. This is down about 8% right now, about 1.2 million. I do think this is going to get back past all-time highs, and this is also something else I am invested in. Looks like Polyfacts is up 53%, back to 5 million. This is a juicy one, man. This is gonna, this is already paid huge. Just trying to look at some other stuff. Mirror, this is also something that I bought a position in. This is about 4 million market cap right now. Mirror token. Mirror, the official Black Mirror token built on Core Protocol, backed by AVAX, Solana, Republic Crypto, and Animoca brands. So anyways, that's the stuff I've been like recently trading, and outside of like the XRP, HBAR, those type of tokens that of course I hold and but that's stuff I'm actually trading. All right. I'm so tired now going through all that stuff. We talked about rate cuts. Rate cuts should be about 0.25 basis points. 0.50 would probably be too much of a correction right now. They're probably going to go 0.25. Rex Spot ETF. I do have some information on that somewhere here. Let me see. Yep. I did a video on this too. Hold on. Oh, did you see this? Hold on. Did you see this update from ECB? Let me show you this.
1 year on from the release of Mario Draghi's report on the future of European competitiveness, it remains essential to follow up on its recommendations with further concrete action and to accelerate implementation in line with the European Commission's roadmap. Governments should prioritize growth-enhancing structural reforms and strategic investment while ensuring sustainable public finance. It is critical to complete the Savings and Investment Union and the Banking Union to an ambitious timetable and to rapidly establish the legislative framework for the potential introduction of our digital euro.
So the ECB is moving ever so closely to this digital euro, as well as digital IDs and AI-based digital surveillance. I did a full and complete video on this. It'll come out here very soon, maybe tomorrow or the next day. I don't want to spend too much time talking about this, but it is really interesting to see the EU push forward with this. Some of the things that they're like focused on, like I said, digital IDs, the EU digital wallet. They plan to roll this out by 2026 is when it should start. And they want to have kind of full 100% citizen access by 2030. And then we're going to get new information in October about a possible digital euro CBDC, both retail and wholesale. That'll be interesting to see. They also have an AI and digital mass surveillance that they're going to be looking at as well. So a lot of stuff happening with that too. Man, popcorn, you're making me so hungry. You are making me hungry. Oh, I ordered a new iPhone today. I'm excited to get that, but it's not going to come until I come back. Alejandro. See, I screwed that up. Thank you, man. Hui ole la hono sensei. I probably butchered that. Thank you for being here. You guys see, is anybody watching Chief of War? That last episode was rough. I still got to watch. They came out with a new one like yesterday or last night. We're still watching that, but like the one before that was crazy. Crazy, man. HBD from Montana Sensei. Thanks for keeping us informed. This year is going to be your year, all of our year. Cheers. Sammy, thank you, man. Great to see you. Appreciate your love, man. Appreciate your support. ETH to 5K. Yeah, man. It's obviously coming. ETH probably go 8 to 10,000, dude. Like, it definitely can see it, dude. Definitely can see it. Why are we talking about freaking food? Fried catfish fillets, crawfish, etouffee, and cornbread muffins. Dude, cornbread muffins are so good. Man, you are making me so hungry, man. I'm gonna have to have Jordan come over and make me some food. Jordan's good on the barbecue. Oh, you guys don't like the data? It's okay. I know some of the data is good, some of it's bad, some of it's ugly. It is what it is. I've accepted it. Jacques, happy birthday. Love your channel. Do you know which banks are open to off-ramping crypto into US dollar? I've heard they close or freeze accounts with large amounts in offloaded. So it's all going to depend on like what country and what bank. But yeah, like if you're in the United States and you're offloading a lot of money, I've never had a problem, but it's something that banks are keeping a close eye on, right? Because if they don't know where that money's coming from, and it could be used for anything, right? And so personally, I use Chase Bank, and I have never had a problem with Chase. I think we're probably one of the best banks that I've ever dealt with personally. But everybody has kind of their own bank that they like and they use, and so you'd have to ask the community kind of what they like. Mike Rutledge, man, thank you so much. Thanks for the gifts, Mike. Thank you, man. Appreciate you being here. So like Screech, let's just talk through this, okay? So right now, let's just take a look here. Here, let's just take a look here. So this is kind of what I do here, okay? So like when I'm thinking about making a move like this, I'm thinking like, where do we think Ethereum is going to go here? Okay, do we think Ethereum is going to double from where we are right now? Do we think it's going to go higher than that? Or do we think it's going to go lower than that? If you think Ethereum may double, let's just use the example where it's going to go up 100% from right here. That's where you think it's going to go, okay? You're looking at 100% gain. Now, HBAR, because this is 567 billion. To double from here, we would need to go over 1 trillion, which is probably going to happen. But if you look at HBAR sitting here at 10 billion, okay? So for HBAR to do the same type of move, if for Ethereum, you're only going to need another 10 billion in HBAR, right? A 10 billion market cap change. You're going to need a whole lot less money to go into HBAR to make the same type of move here. And personally, I think HBAR could go to a few dollars here this cycle, right? This chart is just looking sexy. So, HBAR to 50 cents, HBAR to $1. I think HBAR at this point in time in the market probably will outperform Ethereum. That's just my personal feeling though. Sensei, the question was put to Jake the other day. What are your thoughts with technology moving so fast? Do you think XRP could be replaced by something within the next 5 to 10 years? What do you say? I mean, you could always be replaced by something, but can you replace, like, the question here is what would you be replacing? Like, XRP can already scale. It's already fractions of a penny, right? So like where would the other advantages come in? Like what could you do? Scale even more payments? Make it even cheaper? Like when something's fractions of a penny already, like what are you going to make it even more fractions? Like you make it free? Like no government or business is going to sign on to a free system. Right? Because then no banks or financial institutions would be needed. So, can you replace it? Sure. But like where and in what ability would you replace it? Like what would be the additional benefit? Now, the other thing is, let's say you started with a brand new company today. This company was somehow faster than 3 to 5 seconds, cheaper than a fraction of a penny, and can scale like into like the space or something, right? Another trillion people. I don't know, right? You still have to go out. You have to sandbox test it. You have to get customers, financial institutions, NDAs. You're talking about Ripple has had over a decade to build these relationships, to be sued by the SEC, right? To, can it happen? I guess. But like, on what time frame, right? And like, what is going to be your added benefit? I don't know. What did Jake say? I just think the decision's already been made. The technology that the world is going to use, is already been decided. I believe it's going to be a host of different things. It's not going to be just one thing. It'll be, in my personal opinion, your XRPs, your XLMs, your H bars, your chain links, and a host of other, like a host of other things. USDC, but what do you say? What do you say? Now you got me interested. Oh, it's okay. You're still talking about food, man. You're killing me, dude. You are freaking killing me. You're making me so hungry. Smoked oysters with brown mustard. I don't think I've ever had that. Jake only has XRP and hash. Hashgraph? What the heck is hash? Oh, hash AI? That's very strange. What is this reasoning? Not to mention banks take decades to make infrastructure changes. Brian, that's well said, man. That's well said, dude. Yeah, Curtis is bringing up something important, which is fees and taxes. Oh, when I come back, so just, just some housekeeping here. Just to look at the calendar, I'm going to leave on Sunday. I won't get to Brazil till like Tuesday sometime. Is it Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. Because I'm gonna be in Texas for like 8 or 9 hours on Monday. Then we're gonna, we're flying down to Sao Paulo, and then I'll probably need a day or two to kind of get acclimated. And we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff with my wife's family. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm gonna meet her grandfather. I bought him this really nice domino set. That should be pretty cool. But what I was trying to get to here is when I get back at the end of the month, I have some really important people coming in. One of them is a crypto tax expert company. They help people prepare their taxes, and they have a lot of different ways to help save people money, and how they, this is their job, right? And so they're going to come in and answer questions. And if anybody's interested, you can go to them for some help. And very impressed with their company. I've met them several times. I've had several meetings with them. And, I know it's kind of getting close to 2026. People are going to be looking at like, what do I do for taxes? I want to make sure that we have professionals here to answer your questions. Okay. So we'll have that towards the end of the month here. Sensei, after you get back, let's have another barbecue. Bro, I am in, dude. I am so in. That sounds great. Senette, happy birthday, Sensei. May you and your family have a blessed this year. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It has been, I can't tell you how like this year has just been incredible. Like when you can turn like love and passion into everything that the channel's been built into, like I'm just along for the ride at this point. I'm just going to keep doing what I like, what I love and enjoy. And if people show up and still find value, that's everything to me, man. That is everything to me. Let's see here. Potential hash. Provincial hash. It's a major bet he made a couple grand. Is that real? I've never heard that. Yeah, my wife's family's from Brazil. So it should be really cool, man. Wasn't the Swift system created in the late 60s, 70s? I forgot. Something like that. It's been around for like 50 plus years. I don't like, you know what? Let's ask Lexi. I can tell you exactly when. I'll tell you. Let's just get the answer. When what was the first year of the SWIFT system? SWIFT banking system. (1973). We get answers around here. We get answers. Sensei, can you bring back some cigars from Brazil? Yeah, you know what? I'll have to add that to the list. Will you text me? Will you text me and I'll put that, like, Thaisa has all of these lists, you know, things to get, things to get for people. Send me a text message so I can add it onto it. I will. You want to see what my birthday gift is? You want to see one of them? Here, I'll get 1 second. I'll show you. Hold on. Yeah. I don't know about the laces though, but like these are the most comfortable shoes ever. Cloud Tech on. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. You guys, you got it. You guys are killing me talking about all the food, man. Hey, Sherry, great to see you. Aloha. Quentin, great to see you, man. Thank you so much. Provenance blockchain equals hash. Yeah, see, I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that. On clouds. I had the same ones, but in black. They have them in black? Dude, I bought my wife 2 pairs yesterday, and I bought those. Are those the shoes you can just step into and they pop on? I mean, yeah, you can. Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to wear them until tomorrow though, you know? Like I try to wear a new pair of shoes on my birthday. But like these are the most comfortable shoes I've ever had in my life. This brand, you cannot like you know, I have a lot of I've had a lot of surgery on my legs, and so throughout the day my body is just getting worn down. These shoes allow me to, do a little bit more during the day, and they're the most comfortable shoes I've ever had. Plus you can wash them. Like like when they get dirty, I put them in the washing machine with a few towels. They come out brand spanking new. They're just so good, dude. Sensei, have you have any Brazilian barbecue? Yeah, dude. I've been married to a Brazilian for over 10 years. 11 years now. 11 years. Yes. Lots of Brazilian barbecue. So good. Jezber's got you got a pair? Yeah, dude, they're so good. They're so good. What is the best birthday gift I've ever received? I'm gonna have to put some thought into that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. I don't know, man. Like, I don't ask for anything, So, it's not like about like how much something costs. It's about like the thought that goes into it. And so, you know, in the past, my wife has bought me, you know, like different seals, you know, seals. And so I don't know, you know, I'd have to think about that, Christopher. I have to think about that. Oh, they tokenize your real estate? PB&J. I'll have to look into that, man. Thank you. You want to see Luna? Luna wasn't a birthday gift though. Who is jamming to Yellow Card? Yellow Card's dope, dude. I like Yellow Card. I like Yellow Card. Is that they have the they have the like the electronic violin sounding too, right? Jen, thank you for the $4.99, Jen. I appreciate you. You guys want to see Luna? Here, I'll get Luna. Hold on. Luna. Oh, I got you. We just got a haircut today. We just got back from the spa. Yes? Hi? Oh, we were sleeping. How are we doing? You want to tell everybody how you're feeling? Hmm? You okay? We were sleeping. We're a little camera shy. Who's that? That's a cute little dog. Hmm? You okay? Yes. Yes, I know. Dude, we are loaded up and we are locked in. At what price did I stop buying XRP? That's a good question. Like, you know, we're almost done. I love you. That's a good question, Will. You know, I think for me, you know, $3-4, you know, I don't know, man. I just once we get to like $5-10, there's just other things that, like, you know, I've had so much time at this point to buy XRP. I think there's a lot of other technology that's you know, might be, you know, better. I mean, I'm happy with the amount of XRP I've been able to buy and secure. And, you know, at this point, you just have to see how everything goes, man. What about you? What's the top you'd pay for XRP? I'm actually interested. I haven't even thought about it. Luna can play with Halo. Oh, Jen, we're dog people, Jen. You're my people. I'm a domino expert. Is like domino. You want to see? I bought my my wife's grandpa loves dominoes, and so I bought him this really nice, handcrafted, just really beautiful domino set. It's like the one of the nicest ones I could find. It's like a few $100s, and so we're gonna bring that to him. Nothing like a good dog. Oh yes, Luna, so good. Yes. Oh, it's okay. Ondo, yeah, that's probably like Ondo. That's a smart buy. That's a very smart buy. $1.10. Yeah, dude. We've been talking about Ondo for a long time on this channel, man. Like all this opportunity to buy Ondo under $1 here. Man, buying Don. Remember, look at this. Ondo was 22 cents back in early 2024. Jeez, what an opportunity, man. What a hell of a ride, the crypto space. Jazzabar says $1,000 there. That's when they stop buying XRP. H-bar, yeah, H-bar. Like, if you're not stacking H-bar right now, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, H-bar. I mean, even like AVAX is probably good too. But like, I think like the 5 cryptocurrencies that I think, you know, the world can't live without: XRP, XLM, H-bar, Chainlink. Hard to put that 5th spot, right? It's hard to put that 5th spot. Probably like I mean, USDC is kind of like a cop out though, because it's a stable coin, right? Yeah, maybe Ondo or Flare. Like, yeah. I mean, so, you know, so the time to buy Solana was when it was $18, right? Or $20. Solana right now, like you're probably going, like I said this, what did I say? I said, I think a Solana in this cycle will go to, I mean, you have the institutions now buying, look at this, $240 Solana. I think Solana, what I said last year was I think Solana will go to $600 to $800 in this cycle. I probably am undershooting it. I'm probably undershooting it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Solana's 4 digits. I wouldn't be surprised. Crypto.com, a lot of people like crypto. A lot of people like Axlar. Absolutely. Sui. Yep. But like, I'm just like, it's so hard to just name 5 tokens, right? Like, obviously there's Ton, there's Sui, there's Say, there's, I mean, there's so many great cryptos. Domino Regato, Mr. Roboto. Wait.
Robot. Does this change my voice? Am I a robot?
I don't know. Where can you buy Aave? That's a weird one. Markets. You can buy Aave on Binance. You can buy it on Balancer. You can buy it on Uniswap, Bybit, Coinbase, Upbit, OKX, BitGet, Mexi, and I'd imagine you can buy it on 100 other places. KuCoin, HTX, Crypto.com, Bitfinex, Kraken. You can buy it anywhere, brother. You can buy it anywhere. Optimus Prime. Don't have much money, but how much would help me live better when XRP hit? I think we're all wishing we had more money. Like, I think no matter where you are, you're always wanting more. Like I'm always wanting more. But I think, you know, we got to be thankful for what we have, and you know, we got to hold on. You know, if you can work an extra side job right now or a side hustle and put more money into the crypto market, you're putting more money into your future. You know, if you are 20 something, if you are low 30s or mid 30s or whatever, you know, even if you're my age, you know, about to be 41, I am putting all of my extra time and energy into buying as much crypto as I can right now. Love to hear that. Love to hear that. You mix Arkansas with Louisiana and the Bay Area, you get me. Man, Paul, how's the Bay, man? I haven't been back in a while. I was there last Christmas. I love the Bay. Yeah, XDC, that's a good idea too. All right, guys, listen, I got to, you know, we're leaving in 2 days and I got to get some other stuff done. Listen, I appreciate everybody coming on, all of the birthday wishes, all the love. You know, it's more than I ever thought I'd have. So thank you so much. I hope you guys have a good time off for me. You know, enjoy it. I will miss you terribly and deeply. Like I said, I will have constant content coming out of the channel. If you want to support the channel while I'm on my trip, you can watch the content, you can like it, you can share it with friends, you can leave a comment. Thank you for all the birthday love. Thank you for all the wishes. I want to thank Ariana. I want to thank LEX. I want to thank Christopher. I want to thank Chipper, OSOK, every single person, Curtis. I want to thank every single person that showed up today, showed their love, showed their respect. It is just, means the world to me. It really does mean the world to me. And it's just an honor to be on this journey with you. Thank you for allowing me into your lives and into your homes, into your, you know, into your cars, and just thank you. Thank you so much, you know. And I will see you when I get back. I'll post some photos to know that I'm okay. And I'll miss all of you. All right. See you guys. Aloha. We did it, Luna.